UFC God Tier Rookie List, and today we have Ateba Gautier featuring in this episode. You can use this information however you want. You can make sure to keep an eye on this fighter. Maybe you can, down the line when they release rookie cards of this fighter, you can start collecting them. But I truly believe that Ateba Gautier is going to be one of the guys to watch in the UFC. He's already had a couple of fights in the UFC, and, he's been looking phenomenal. Yes, he's been fighting cans, but it doesn't say much when this guy's only had 4 years MMA experience, okay? This guy's still green, and he's fighting out of Cameroon. He's 23 years old. He's got 9 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss, I truly believe that this guy probably should have taken the win, man. I don't know, man. Like, if you go ahead and watch it, it was pretty close. But anyway, he came into the Contender Series. Before he came into the Contender Series, he got a silver medal at Sambo, at the African Sambo Championship. This guy's 6'4" and 23 years old in the middleweight division, man. He's 23. I was like 9 years old when this guy was born. Like, the guy's an absolute freak show, absolute specimen. He came into the Contender Series. This, obviously his opponent knew that this guy's got power, he's got patience, he's got precision, the 3 Ps. And he just wanted to take Ateba Gautier down. Now, Ateba Gautier has seen people in his career so far, in his short career so far, try and utilize that grappling. And I can tell you, Ateba Gautier is getting better and better at this takedown defense, man. He is. He came into the Dana White Contender Series, fought this bloke. This bloke, I believe, ended up in the first round controlling him for, maybe the first 2 minutes, couple of minutes in the first round. Ateba Gautier took it over. The guy kind of probably gassed out a little, trying to hold down an absolute specimen freak like Ateba Gautier. And just while taking, power, takes out the gas out of you. You start to lose that kind of cardio. And, Ateba Gautier overtook the fight and ended up stopping the fight, in the second round, scoring himself a UFC contract. In his next fight, he ended up taking on Jose Medina, right? Jose Medina, an absolute can. And, it's pretty funny that, some people actually had Jose Medina winning this fight, in their predictions. That's actually pretty funny to me. That's pretty funny. Anyway, nevertheless, Jose Medina came in with some heart, he's kind of Mexican, got a right chin. Ateba Gautier playing that patience, nice, crisp boxing. Ateba Gautier's got some Muay Thai background. He's trained in Muay Thai, and see how he knows that distance management. He's got very good distance management, especially for a guy that should be a little more green than he is, man. He started combat sports when he was 17, and I'm pretty sure he started with some Muay Thai, but only recently, I think in the year 2020, 2021, he started actually mixing it up and doing MMA. The guy was, 8 or 9 years old and was getting into street fights as early as 8 or 9. And, I'm pretty sure he was saying that he's been in like at least over 100 street fights, and that doesn't even include multiple people. Like, this guy he's a born fighter, you know what I mean? Put it that way. And he's found his gift. He's found his thing that he can really excel in, He said that once he ended up putting hands on people, he knew that he carries ungodly power. At this point, absolutely minces Jose Medina. His next fight comes in fighting Robert Valentin. And, people had Robert Valentin. Some people had Robert Valentin to win. Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're seeing, but obviously Ateba Gautier, I said on this channel, Ateba Gautier was going to absolutely mince this guy. Oh my God, he's just teeing off on him. Ateba Gautier, Robert Valentin came into the Dana White Contender Series with a little bit of aura, who's this weirdo, like this weird guy that's got all right striking, sometimes maybe throws up a really weird submission every now and then. It's not enough for an Ateba Gautier, throwing knees up the middle. He's very good. Ateba Gautier is very good at getting in the clinch and throwing those nasty, just sneaky knees up the middle. You know what I mean? And he plays it very well in his fights, man. He's so patient. Like, even when he's got the guy hurt, this is a very rare thing. Like a lot of fighters like to just jump in as soon as they know they've got a fighter hurt. Man, they just want to jump in and try and finish it. And sometimes they just lose it. They lose their gas. They lose their nut, and they can either just get finished or just go to the bell and lose a decision, or just even go to the decision and win a decision. But this guy plays it very smart. He's very patient, throws nice power, picks his shots well. Here he's fighting Tristan Vines. Tristan Vines came in on short notice. The guy's a Golden Gloves champ. One thing to note, Ateba Gautier, he actually got attacked with a screwdriver when he was younger 3 times in the body. Like, look at this. Oh, look at that knee. See that? See how he just went on the back foot with that knee? Like, you don't see that often, man. In the clinch, and doing that on the back foot, a knee up the middle, and absolutely just manhandled him, and can opened. He just opened the can. You know what I mean? This guy, only 4 years. The guy should be green. Yes, he's fighting cans, but this is just a telltale sign that this guy is an absolute specimen, and he's making he's making average guys or cans look like cans. He should be 4 years of MMA experience. Anyway, this guy's the guy to watch. One of the guys to watch. And this is Punches and Profits. I'm out. Peace.